Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Patty with Southern Makes, and this is my friend Diana. And we're doing all kind of experimentations today. We're testing out, we're trying to get a flame look, and so we're testing it out with epoxy and with Floetrol and acrylic paint. So if that sounds fun to you, then stick around and watch us play in epoxy and paints. I'm also going to go live on my Facebook. What number did we say? Okay. Whoops. Misspelled. Okay. And now we're going to be live with Facebook too. Oh, got a smile. Okay. All right, we're live. Okay, so this is total experimentation. So y'all get to watch if it goes really well, then
or if it goes really bad.
Yeah, so yeah. Either way, we're gonna learn something,
Go
right?
watch number 4. That
I
would be
know.
an example of really bad on my side.
Exactly. Yeah, that was really bad. We've tried this before, but we're gonna try it again and see what happens. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we have to make epoxy, and we don't need a lot. Like each color, like the red, we probably need maybe that much. Yellow is even less. So I'm not going to make a lot. Let me think. All right, I'm not even going to use these cups for that. I'm going to use this. Okay, so A and B. Here's A, here's B, and I'm just going to eyeball it. Get some gloves. Always wear gloves. You never know how your skin's going to react. So use all the precautions, do all the things. So Diana and I know each other from
work.
Chase Bank.
Bank.
Yep, that's where we met, at Chase Bank. We used to work at Chase Bank together. This is the thick one.
I'm ready, doctor.
I know, ready for surgery? All right, and I'm just gonna eyeball it. Normally I measure, I draw a line to get the right, the same amount, but I'm not gonna do that today because we need very little.
Which one pours fast again?
The thinner one does, which is the B. I don't mind having a little bit left over because I can always do something. I just don't want to have a bunch left over. And this A is the thicker one, so it takes longer to settle. And so you have to give it time to settle. So I'll slow down my drip and then do another. I think that's good. Yuck, it's so stinking sticky. Let me see if that's, I'm going to put a little bit more because I know we're going to cover the whole thing in black. And then we need a little bit for, oh gosh, it's so hard to catch that. All right, so we've got the A. Ooh. Yeah, and I don't screw it on tight either. And we can just set it aside over there because it's so hard to open. So I just give it a little twist. Let me see. Okay, I think I can duplicate that. Can you hand me another small popsicle stick, please?
Yes, doctor.
I know, right? Scalpel.
You need more on that one.
Is more?
Mhm.
Put more? Okay. I'm glad you're watching.
A little bit more. That's good.
Does that look even? Oh, yeah. I think that's perfect. All right, that one can go over there. And then we're just going to, I'm going to, yeah, it'll be almost full.
You want to put B into A?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. B, oh, well, A is the thicker one.
Oh.
It's easier if you put, well, yeah, no, let's put the thinner one in there. Good idea, doctor.
I'm the nurse.
No,
Yeah.
you're my co-doctor.
Co-doctor.
You're my co-doctor. Yeah.
You ever see that show in the 70s, Emergency?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Love that show.
Yes. I
If
used
you
to
haven't
watch
seen it, go look at it. Go, it's
yeah, I used to watch it all the time. Did you used to watch Chips?
great. Oh, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. However that went. I probably got that all wrong. I'm
You know,
sorry.
But
I'm sorry.
But all you gotta do is smile, just like what's his name? Officer Smiley.
Yeah.
Or State Trooper Smiley. I
Yeah. What was some other ones? Did you
guess.
watch
Simon,
Magnum?
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Simon. Yeah.
Greatest American Hero?
Oh my goodness. I like heard the theme song the other day, knew all the words. That is sad. I haven't seen that in like 30 years and I
That's
still
so
know the
funny.
words.
You want to stir this slowly, and I say
Yes.
slowly because look.
Yes, doctor.
So yeah, stir it this way and then try to do a side to side, vertical and horizontal to kind of get it mixed. But stir it slow
Yes,
or it'll
doctor.
come out. All right, and I'm going to work on our
All
Floetrol mixes.
The fire depends on me.
It does, for sure. And that's probably too much. See what I mean? Now that I have it together, it's probably too much, but that's okay.
It's okay.
I've got some molds on standby. Okay, so now we're going to do for Floetrol mix. Actually, I'm going to start out with the glue wall. Let me get another cup. I'm still here. Don't go away, people.
And I'm still stirring. Please stay and watch
Oh,
me.
3 minutes.
Oh,
So we'll
yeah.
go by this, 410. 3 minutes, you stir.
I almost forgot about the 3-minute rule.
Yeah. I mean, you can pretty much tell when you're done. Like, it's still cloudy, so you know it's not done. All right, so on this, I'm going to experiment with the glue all.
Oh.
And I'm going to use more glue wall this time instead of Floetrol. What rhymes with glue all? Oh, I probably should shake that. It doesn't look like it really settles. Yeah, I think I'm good. All right. So we're going to have more of black. So in one of our cups, we're going to have a lot.
Okay.
This is probably going to be the black. This is going to be, and I'm not measuring, y'all. I'm just eyeballing it.
That's the way I cook too.
Right?
Why measure?
I know. Why measure? Red. Okay, red's going to need more than the yellow. So about like that. And I think that's good for yellow. Always have wipies. They will be your best friend.
I've been saying that since my kids were born.
Right? Love these things, especially the Walmart brand. I like the Walmart brand wipies. For acrylic pouring anyways, they do really good. All right, then we're going to add some paint. And I've got pizza breath, I'm sure, along with everything else breath, so I hope I didn't get chemicals on that. Oops. I'm going to add just a little bit of Floetrol. see, this we can't get discounted. If I can learn to make the glue all work for me, which will be my biggest ingredient, I can use a coupon at Hobby Lobby to buy it, because they sell the glue all. At Hobby, you can use a 40% off discount, and then I don't have to buy so much of this, because you can't use a coupon.
So what's the difference as far as what makes one thinner than the other?
What do you mean?
Like Floetrol is thinner than glue all.
Floetrol is a totally
Different product?
category product than
Oh.
glue all. Floetrol is what people use to mix in their paints when they're painting a house or a building,
Ah, gotcha.
and they want it to flow on the wall. That's what they told me at Home Depot anyways. So I'm gonna go with it. And glue all, you know, is just a
Glue.
crafting item, yeah.
Maybe look at the ingredients and see what makes Floetrol flow. And add a little bit.
I
of
probably
glue.
don't want to look at the ingredients.
Probably not.
Because I'll probably go, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna use that again.
Yeah, I made a mistake, so to speak, of reading the ingredients. I'm like, oh, can't buy that anymore.
Yeah, like shampoos.
Oh yeah, I have a hardest time buying shampoos and conditioners because I'm like, ooh, I
You
can't
ever go to
even say
Sprouts?
that. Like, you go to Sprouts, but have you read the labels on Sprouts?
Yeah.
There's like,
You know what? Go to Wellness Mama.
Where's that?
Wellness no. Online. .com.
Got it.
Wellnessmama.com. I'm gonna advertise for her. She's wonderful. She is.
This is beautiful.
Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. You did such a good job.
Thank you, doctor.
You're welcome. She does a wonderful job at product reviews.
Oh,
She's all natural from the top of her head to
really?
the bottom of her feet. And when I say all, everything in between she does naturally.
See, I make my own like body creams and deodorant and all that.
Mm-hmm. Just go to her website and then just search
Shampoo.
shampoos, and she'll tell you which ones have the least amount of
Toxicity.
that. Okay, start stirring that one,
Aye, Captain.
and we might have to add more. I don't know. And then we need orange. Orange is going to have the most color, right? Okay.
Oh, second the most. Black will probably be the most, right?
Yeah, black is going to have the most. So I'm using Fine Touch acrylic, and this is cadmium orange. I don't know if I said that right. And you have to take the little seal off for it to come out. There's a little foil seal in there.
This is so high tech.
I know. I hope y'all are enjoying watching us.
We're probably gonna need a want. Oh, never mind. Let me stir because I see whiteness on.
Yeah,
the
you
side.
have to scrape the sides, and I'm gonna have to add more black in there.
Yeah, 'cause this is more like a milky gray.
So then this one. Yeah, you can tell by the cup on this side. See all that Floetrol sticking on there?
Yeah.
It wants to hug the cup. So I usually have to adjust my shoulder because my shoulder doesn't move certain ways. And I scrape the cup, and then you can even scrape the bottom with a popsicle stick because it'll stick
Yeah,
down there
scraping
too.
the bottom, but
When you don't have a vanilla swirl anymore, and when you can't see white on the sides, then you know you've got a good stir.
black in me.
Yep, we need some more black. Try that. Always add little bits at a time because you can't take it out. Is that good, or should we go a little bit brighter?
I think brighter. That's
Okay.
almost pastel-y.
Let's do it. A little dollop. So one side is going to be with epoxy, and we're going to test acrylic paints and epoxy. And I know if you are already a pourer and you've already tested this, you know that once you start adding acrylic paints into epoxy, if you add too much, or if it just doesn't like that brand, it will foam up, and you'll have like a really sticky, foamy. It's nasty. I've done it.
More blockers?
Yeah. Try that. And we have to make sure the consistency is right too. So after you do all that, we'll
Might
get
need
some on
more.
the
Yeah.
get some on the stick and see how it falls off the stick, because we want it to be like a warm honey. All right, so this is Master's Touch, and I'm using yellow. It just says yellow. Actually, it says yellow medium. So we're gonna go with it. The wheels on the bus go round and round. That's what the first thing comes to my mind.
It does look like school bus yellow.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's black enough?
Yeah, that's good. I think it's good. All right, so I scrape the sides because the Floetrol and the glue all, they want to hug the side of the cup. So all right, I like that consistency. This is good. How does it come off the stick? That's good. This one's a little thick, so I'm going to add a little bit more Floetrol to it. Just a tiny bit. The Floetrol goes a long way. Do you see how it's just a little bit thicker?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. It doesn't take a lot. Okay. That's better. All right, so we're going to put those aside. That's going to be for this one. And now we have to mix these. So let's start with the least amount, which this is really way too much. We'll never use all of that, but that's okay. It's going to go into my psychedelic dirty pour later. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to start with the yellow, because I just want to see how the yellow is going to do with this epoxy. So we're just going to pour a little bit. We don't really need a lot. Like maybe that much, and even that might even be too much. We'll see. And this is definitely experiment, because last time I put acrylic paints into epoxy, I wasn't a happy camper. It takes very little. So stir that in there, and then if we have to add more, we'll add more. And then I'm going to do the orange, and then the rest of it will be black.
I like the color though.
Tell me if it starts getting real. See how the texture of it?
Yeah.
If it doesn't like the brand, or you put too much, it'll turn into a nasty. Yeah, that's good. And did you see how you barely use any?
Right.
So when you're using epoxy, your biggest ingredient is
Epoxy.
not the paints. When you're using Floetrol, it's the opposite. I'm going to hold out some clear. I don't know why. Something is just telling me
Follow the gut.
to hold back some clear. And then the rest will be black. It's not a lot, but I try to listen to that gut. Look at me, I keep going back. Trying to get the right. Okay, and then we'll put the black in here. Just a little squirt, that's all it takes. And then we're just going to set this aside for just in case. That's good. And then we're going to need some wax paper. Let me get you a wipey. working right now. They're like, can't watch you. I'm at work. I am too.
We are working.
I'm working too. What did I say? Wax paper?
Yes.
Wax paper. Here we go. And I'm going to cut this into, I have some blue scissors up here somewhere. Because you're just going to use the corner.
Right.
And I like to use, see how it's folding up? I'll
Mhm.
turn it and use it that way. So the fold kind of works with you.
Right.
So there's one, just in case we need more. And then when you do that, it's gonna have paint on it. So then you're gonna bring it over here and just kind of wipe it off on there. You can even use a wipey. I've gotten where I just wipe it off on a wipey like that. And that way you don't interfere other paints. They're not gonna cross over each other. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay. All right. So, all right. This is what I'm thinking we have to do. I'm wondering if we should give this a black coat of paint.
Well, how will this, won't it spread out?
It is, but I'm just worried about the white poking through.
Just like a regular black coat?
Mm-hmm.
You have a spongy?
I don't want a lot on there. I just want it. I just want a really thin coating because I need it to like dry too.
Right. You got the dryer thing?
Yeah, that's right. I can dry it really quick. And I probably should have used flat paint, but I don't have any black flat paint. In a perfect world, use black flat. Okay, let me take the rotunda. Watch your fingers. Okay. Perfect. All right, so now we're going to pour this epoxy on there. And and I'm just gonna spread it around just like a cake. And I'm just giving it some flow action.
You pulling it all directions? Or?
Yep. I'm just spreading it like it's a piece of toast. And I'm putting butter.
Spread the butter.
Jelly. Some butter and jelly. Because this is what's going to give us our flow action. So I'm going to let you finish. I'm going to put some more on here. So just spread it all around. And if you get epoxy, that's what I love about these wipies. It gets the epoxy right off your gloves.
Okay.
Which is so cool. Okay, yep, but I'm going to add more. So now that we've spread it on there, I'm going to add just a little bit more. And then we're going to, if you want to pick it up and just tilt it and let that big round bubble just kind of spread around. And then
is it time for the colors?
We're going to drizzle the orange and then the yellow. Now you can put orange first and then yellow.
Let's do orange first, then yellow.
At the bottom, orange at the bottom, and then yellow, just a thin yellow. And then we're going to drag the paper up. Okay, let me add some heat to it. Watch your fingers. this will pop any bubbles. You can see them popping right now. You see those little bubbles popping? It looks like I'm spraying it. They're actually popping. You have to look in the glare. Okay, so now it just became more fluid because we warmed it up. So now it's like really warmed syrup. You know how they warm the syrup at most restaurants? But if it's not warmed, it comes out really super thick.
Right.
All right. So, girl, we're going to get the orange. I'm going to do the orange and you do the yellow.
Okay.
And I'm just going to okay, now do the yellow right above that.
A thinner line, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not so thick. It has to like, yep. There you go, perfect. Coolness. Okay, catch your drip with your popsicle. Yep. You catch the drips with the popsicle stick. Just kind of swoop it up. And then I think what you should also do is a thin line right at the bottom.
The black.
Yeah. Don't forget. Swoop up that drip. Right on the edge. Mm-hmm. Yep. Come in this way a little bit more. Yep.
I'm not good at swooping.
Yeah. Look, let me show you. So when you're swooping, look. Because if not, you'll just, you'll have it everywhere. But let me show you. So I'm just going to fill in right here. So boom, and then you just swoop it up. Scoop it up, and then put it back in there. Okay, girlfriend, you ready?
Go for it.
So you're going to get the corner of your paper. Like if the fold goes up, turn it the opposite way. And you're going to get the corner, and when you do it towards me, right about here, you're going to start wiggling it. Because remember, think of a flame. It kind of...
Yeah, so pull up and then...
all the way to here. And you don't want to go back. Nope, you don't want to go back. Get your wipey. And then wipe that paint off. Just kind of get the corner and go and get it off. Do a little bit heavier on the paper. Look, you might even have to fold the paper. Get the corner and just kind of go. Really let it be heavy. Like you're almost applying some pressure. Wipe it off. You only get one swipe. And swipe it, yep. And if your corner gets, tattered, just use the next corner. So hold on, before you start, I'm going to add some orange down at the bottom now. Oops. And then I'm going to show you. Hold on. Okay, so on this, the reason I put the orange is because now you want to do a little heavy. Wipe. Heavy because you're trying to get that black to come up too. So once you see the black, and then you can go here, you can start here. And then you know how flames, they kind of go sideways too. So get some sideways action. Too heavy.
Yeah.
Did you see? Yeah. That's okay. It's learning the technique.
I like how it fills it in though.
It looks cool. Yep. How does it look on your side?
I like it a lot better than last
Yeah.
time.
try to get some of this. It's disappearing. I was gonna say yellow. You can always pour another thin line too, though. But you see how you go a little bit heavy. Wiggle it to get some of that yellow poking through. You don't want to do too much.
Right.
But see how the yellow now starts poking through.
Mm-hmm.
Use this one.
I think this one.
There you go. And then you could even drizzle, like you can get
yellow right
on the bottom.
Yeah, the bottom.
You can get the popsicle stick. Hold on, let me get some heat to it. It needs to be a little bit more fluid. Don't do it too long because you will melt your cup. So you can get your popsicle stick and just kind of let it come off the stick. Okay, now swipe that up. Yeah, you gotta wait because then it gets muddy. Then you're mixing the colors too much. Let me see this right here. You're doing too heavy.
Yeah.
So put it down, apply just a little bit of pressure, but watch while you're swiping because you've got to pay attention to how it's turning out as you're swiping.
Right.
Here, let me get this. That looks cool. You know, I think if you add some orange glitter to it.
Oh yeah, that would be
right.
Smooth. I actually like that. Like turn it towards you so you can see it.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh no. Hold on. We can fix that. I think it just came unplugged. Well, I'm glad you saw that. Wait. Is it plugged into the computer? Restart to install the newest Windows. No.
Yeah.
Okay, there. Scared me. Okay, let's take some heat to it. Pop the bubbles. Now, something else that you can do, and be careful because I'm going to blow it towards you. You can get your heat gun or your torch, heat gun that has the flat attachment, and you can move the flames around.
Oh, that would be fun.
I don't know that I can get that kind of action with this one, but see how they're kind of moving?
Yeah.
You can move it like in the direction you want it.
Right.
But I don't have the right attachment. So. Yeah. Remember, you got to wipe. And then we need to prop this up because it's not level. I can tell there.
You sure it wasn't on it?
Yeah, because everything is wanting to go that way.
Oh.
It didn't feel like it was. We'll watch it. Okay, let's do this one. That orange, look at the orange. I don't like it.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, we're going to have to add some more. Don't you think?
Yeah.
To make it a little bit darker.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me work on this orange. That's the epoxy, right? Give that another stir because I'm sure it has settled. Let's move our epoxy stuff out of the way so we don't mix epoxy and.
We're going to put a flat coat on that?
Yes. Thank you. We're going to paint this. And then I'll dry it when you're done. And this needs more orange. So imagine if we had a bigger surface to work with. Other than that, I think we could really get some. That
Yeah, 'cause
fire
I have
looks
those
cool.
18 by 18 tiles I was gonna
Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna try to get this a little bit darker. It might need some more Floetrol. Oh, heat gun. Let's see that in the glare. Okay, good. All right, so if you want to take the black, did you already just stir it again? Did I
Yeah.
see? Okay. And pour a puddle in the center. Watch your, yep. Pour a puddle in the center and spread it like butter. Same thing. And then if you need more, you can always add more. You can even use your finger if you want to and just wipe your finger with a wipey. It might work a little bit easier for you. Give it some flow action. That is so stinking cool.
I know.
Reminds me of Hot Wheels.
Yes.
Doesn't it?
It does.
You definitely don't need this much orange or even that much yellow. Okay, so let's get this centered on here. And then same thing. Nope. Yep. Oh, we're moving those. Okay. These are the ones that we're working with. So, ooh, this still has Floetrol down there. Yeah. Well, the paints didn't react too bad with the epoxy, but I have had it turn into a sticky foam mess, and I just had to toss it. All right, so same thing. This time, try to pour the orange like a fingernail up from the black. We're still going to add black at the bottom, but just kind of leave room. And then you'll scoop up towards me. I see it reacting, which it didn't do that, you know, with the epoxy.
See that nice scoop action?
Mm-hmm. I did see that.
And black down at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because that's what's going to go. Not too much, just like a thin. Yep. There you go. All right, and then here's your wax paper. You can bend it and, oh, does it have epoxy on it? You can, here, now, use this one. That's still got some good stiffness. Nope, doesn't matter.
Has epoxy on it?
Nope. Oh. I wiped it all off. Brighter.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It is.
Try laying it more flat. You're pointing it in, so that's applying too much pressure. Try lowering it, yeah. There you go. Nope, wipe. Yep. Ooh, colors are brighter.
I know. They're both cool, but I'm falling in love with this one so far.
And I think you can get these colors that bright. I think it's just a matter of using the right ingredients, like buying the epoxy paste, the pigment paste that you use for epoxy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So cool. More defined because of the glue wall. Do you notice it's staying put?
Right. Almost when I add a little bit more orange, like the yellow took over. And get this.
Yeah, I would continue with your flames
Mhm.
and then do the orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll add another. There you go. And try to, you know how sometimes flames will go crazy and go
Right.
sideways. So give it that realistic. There you go. Crossover. And it's actually selling up too, which is makes it even more cool. Yep. That is so wicked. I think we're getting it, y'all.
We're getting it. This is much better than
What's your necklace?
make a few things right-handed.
I'm sorry.
I am right-handed.
Way cool. If you're going to add orange, I would drizzle it with a popsicle stick. I wouldn't try to pour it.
Yeah.
I think then it'll be too much. So cool. Yeah, see, I think that the epoxy on this is causing it to now lose its form.
Right.
But you know what would be cool is to do a fire this way over it.
Oh yeah.
Like what we're gonna do on this.
That was kind of what I was talking about at the beginning before we started, was like do like a 3D.
Well, we're gonna do it on this one.
Oh yeah.
We still have more boards to fix. Very cool. See if you can get one flame all the way up here. Like that one flame is like, I'm the boss. I'm the king flame. There. So cool. Yep. That one flame that, you know, gets
Takes
away.
over. Yeah.
Think we got it?
I think we do.
It looks so cool, y'all. Those of you that are going to be watching this on the playback, I'll make sure that I take some pictures so you can see what it looks like up close. But it looks really cool.
That flame.
Yeah. That's
That
cool.
flame
It has
came
all the
up good.
colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to stop?
I think I'm done. I don't want to
Okay.
mess it up.
Yeah, you got to know when to stop. This one, I'm kind of excited for it to dry and then do acrylic over it. Yep. Okay, so we have to safely move these.
You don't want to on it, right? That was the heat.
I can, yeah. We can just pop any bubbles that there might be. I won't do it a lot because I don't want it to move around. And it might even swell up a little bit more too. Okay. Not very much. I know.
Dang.
I even like that it's lacing.
Right, because that looks
and
like
it's
flames.
selling, yeah. It's cool.
This one will deal with. It looked cool.
Do you want to
this
experiment and just see what happens if we add
that on top of that?
I just want to see what happens. Because, you know, we don't like the way it looks anyway. So
Right.
let me put some heat on it first. Make it a little bit more fluid. Okay, turn it. Let's start with,
I think we do the same thing.
yeah, do the same exact thing. Do a thin line of black right about here. So above,
Okay, so, okay, gotcha.
just really thin, because it already has fire going on it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not going to need a lot. And I don't know how this is going to react either. It could be a disaster.
But you know what?
I'm just curious.
This is how we learn.
Yeah. Yeah, you can drip it off the side so that way you don't like stop. And I'm gonna have to feel what it feels like. So I'm gonna get some. Here's a clean sheet. You might have to fold it to get a good. I just want to see what happens when you mix the Floetrol, the epoxy, and all of it. There you go. Let's see. Check that out. I've never done the two of them together. It's always been a, oh no, don't do that.
See, that's why you don't listen to people say no. You
I
always
know.
try.
I wonder how it's gonna dry. If it's gonna like coagulate or. Interesting. This little ring right here, I don't know what that is. Oh my gosh, look.
Wow.
And then if we can get some of the old to come up. Whoops.
That's gonna mix it. Let's put.
Just a little line. Well, I don't know. See how it's coming up? Look, if you swipe. Watch.
You're getting the base down there.
Yeah,
Like I said, it'll
yeah,
fill
I
in.
see that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see what it's gonna do. This is interesting. Very. I've never done this. It's always been.
See, I make you try new and
Oh my
wonderful
gosh!
things.
I learn something with every person that comes over. All right, do it, girl. Oh. Don't forget to wipe. That's cool.
Sounds like what I told my kids when they were toddlers.
Here, I think you're gonna need some yellow now too. Okay. I don't want to mess up what's down, above it. That looks
It's
so
gonna go
cool.
up.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how it dries.
Right.
We just mixed epoxy and acrylic paints with Floetrol glue all and acrylic paints. Y'all, this is cray.
Cray cray in the art room.
Hopefully the house doesn't blow up. Get
Kinda looks
chemical
like-
reaction.
Right. But
That's wicked.
they both are. Look at that. And that's like, campfire.
I'm
and
so excited.
I think we did good.
I can't wait till I want to see how it dries. I mean,
know.
it's cool because I've
It's
never
already-
mixed them.
It's already doing like
I don't even know if I
cellular
should
stuff.
be mixing them. Could be a chemical.
Well, we're still
reaction.
breathing.
Yeah. And I might have to still put a layer of epoxy over it because I can see where the paint and the
Right.
glue all and all that
Mm-hmm.
is matte.
Right.
Seeing the glare.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But you know what? It kind of gives it almost like a 3D dimension.
Okay. All right. So next,
Dude, look at that.
I know.
Like I want. Oh, you're. It's look.
I know.
It's all good. That's.
They can't see it up close. On this one they can.
Mm-hmm.
I think they can get a better, but let's see if I can. Fire. Isn't that cool? Y'all, look at that. That's how you do flames. Oh yeah, it's hot. I gotta put it down. Just kidding. All right, here's the next one. This was total experimentation. This is epoxy flames and acrylic paints with Floetrol glue wall and acrylic paints. Facebookers, look at that fire. Isn't that cool? We made some fire today. All right, so let's get those to a safe location, and then let's play with the other two small ones.
Okay.
And see what happens. Okay, where shall I put these beauties? I'm gonna go with right here. Sticking out. No, it's not. I'm gonna shove it under there. Oh yeah, there.
Careful, doctor.
I'm
It is
being
alive.
so careful. I don't want to ruin your masterpiece. Oh, I'm so proud. We made fire. These girls are on fire. Okay. They look so cool. All right, Wipey.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, doctor.
You're welcome.
Bring on the next patient.
I know, right?
If your doctor only Walmart wipes his hands, you should get a new doctor.
Right. Before we do that, let's see what happens if we use that rest of that epoxy.
Stone, that would be sweet.
Yeah, I'm not even
Oh,
going to coat
are
it.
we going to put glitter on one of those?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
We need to do it now. That orange that's up there. You're going to have to take your gloves off for this. Because I would not put a lot. You'll take away from. You're going to put it like a dime size in your hand, gloves off, and then you're just going to pinch it. But be careful where you pinch, and you don't want too much to fall out of your hand at the same time because it's going to fall out in a clump. And you want to go high with the glitter. Do I want to paint this or do I leave it like this? Because I was just going to pour the rest of this.
I think you should paint it.
Paint it?
I don't know. No, just something different. We painted all the other ones.
I'm just going to start pouring it. I'm going to heat it up first. Because it's going to go bad.
I was doing it on this one, right? Which one was it?
Whichever one you want to, honey. Decisions, I know.
I didn't.
It sucks. Remember I told you I had some clear set aside?
Yeah.
This is why. This is why. Because Patty is experimenting today,
That's what life is about.
right? Taking some risk. I wouldn't normally do this.
Funny, someone else told me today I make them take risks.
Did you get it?
I did.
If you have a lot left, don't worry about it.
You must save every sparkle of glitter.
I know. Okay, I'm warming it up. Warm, warm, warm. And check this out. I'm gonna spread it like butter. Give it some flow action. And I'm going to heat it up again because I need this to really flow.
It actually kind of looks like honey bread right there.
Does it?
Don't recommend you eat it.
Can you grab me a coaster from the bucket up there next to our masterpieces?
I didn't snap like doctors.
Oh, it stinks.
Are you doing fire on this one?
I'm just gonna play with it and see what happens. I'm not necessarily trying to get fire, but you know, hey.
But if you have enough orange, do it on the other side of the black too.
I do. Then I'm gonna add yellow. It's starting to set up. You can tell because it just starts getting thicker.
Yeah.
Oops. But if you heat it, if you put some heat on it, you know, it'll get thin again. So. Okay, so I'm gonna hurry up and I'm getting epoxy all over this poor gun. And it's heated, so now it's going to flow a little bit better. And then
It's looking like Halloween.
it is.
Yeah.
It kind of looks cool. Okay, I'm done with this one. Still got a lot of black. Done with that. Oh man. I don't need more orange.
It's kind of cool like that. I just let it sit.
I'm gonna take some heat to it. And I can move it around a little. Okay. Add some heat to this baby. I get epoxy all over this. Leave that hole. That's kind of cool. to go to waste, so. And I'm just going to leave it organically dripping like that, I think. Okay, let me move this one over. The Floetrol, we can just use what we have left and add to it.
Dude, they're selling up this one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's slippery. Oh, I have a feeling this thing is not level. Oh, that looks cool with the, you only put glitter on one?
No, put them on both. This one's just in the flames.
Oh, okay. Looks cool. All right. I'm going to wipe my hands. And we just moved our pieces to the drying station. That was so cool.
You want to sweep out the wax?
It won't matter. Yeah, we can leave it because it's not going to touch our pieces. So you'll need that. Which one do you want to work on?
I'll do that one, I guess. Or it doesn't matter.
Which one? Which one looks more fun?
You both look fun. I'll do that one.
Okay. Let me get some risers. I like to use these mason jar lids for my risers. They work really well. They have, I think, what, like 2 or 3 different sizes. Okay, so which look did you like better? Ooh, glue all and Floetrol?
Yeah. Right now, yeah, but I think once that other one is done with all the mix on it, I think it's going to be sweet.
Yeah. I'm excited for it to dry. Okay. This is kind of cool because it already has flames going on it. So I think I like the glue on the Floetrol. I think the colors are more vibrant. But we can mix up some epoxy if you want to try epoxy.
Let's just use what we got.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is you don't have to paint yours, and I don't either.
We need more wax paper.
Mm-hmm. Let me think for a second. If I coat this, ooh, that's too much, Maddie. If I coat it, I don't think I want to coat it.
Because then you're taking away your flames.
Right. All right, let me think about this. I think I'm just going to, it's got to have some black on it though, because
Just
it needs
the black
to,
line.
yours not so much because this is slick.
Yeah, but yours, you can start with the black line and then just pull up with
I
that.
think I am. And then epoxy over it when it, And yours?
I don't need to start with black necessarily.
I think the same thing.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Just put the lines and
pull up, because here this is like turned into like a.
I would turn it the other way though.
Oh yeah, okay.
So, because your flames
They're
are gonna
go up.
and you'll
Okay.
get the benefit of this right here at least.
Right.
Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna start with some black. I'm keeping in mind that you're gonna need some too, so there's black, and then I'm gonna do orange. And you can just pour thicker on this because you want it to. Okay, so what we're doing here is, these are 2 boards that I played with the other day. And they look cool, but they're not the look that I was going for. And so what we're going to do is use these same boards, and hers has a layer of epoxy. And mine does not. Mine is matte. It's dried and it looks very matte. So what we're doing now is on dry surfaces, we're going to swipe up and see what happens. I'm going to put some heat on it. Not a lot. This is almost going to be like a 3D.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about earlier.
Okay, let's play. Girl. I don't know about this one.
I got too much black. Like pour from. Like
Because it has nothing to write on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, okay, so go like this. Yeah, you got it. That's fine. So I'm holding mine at an angle and just really pushing the paint. Do some flames sideways. You can do go at an angle. Oh, this is fun. It's a little bit harder because you don't have anything to.
Oh, that looks good though.
You have nothing to write on. Oh, hey.
But it gives it depth.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, that one's good.
That looks so cool. And you don't necessarily have to start all at the bottom either. You can always add, we can always add, maybe not. We're going to say some, yeah. Ooh, there we go. Yep. I'll try a dry side. Check that out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at yours. That looks really good. Need some yellow to come through. Oh, cool, thanks. Need another piece?
No.
My problem is when it scrapes on the dry spot.
Yeah, but it gives that like hot fire where you got sparks.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna add glitter to this one. Oh, that looks cool. Looks really cool.
Yeah, so does yours.
Gloves off. This girl is on fire. I wonder if it'll add to it if I add some of that at the bottom.
That's a good idea.
And then bring it up into the flame, but definitely put some in the black. Okay, y'all. We got really quiet, didn't we?
Because good stuff is happening.
Right? Really put some in the orange flame. I wonder what it would look like if I did gold too.
Ooh, gold would be cool.
Like, or even black. I can look at my other colors. I'll be right back.
Oh, blue. Get blue.
Blue? Okay. Blue, gold, and black?
Yeah.
Like, the closest thing I have is like a royal blue.
I think that'll be fine, or even a purple.
And then what did I say? Black?
Yeah.
All right. What do you think about this royal blue? Sorry, y'all. I had to go get some glitters.
Yeah.
No?
Okay. Yeah, just a little bit, because it'll give that hot fire blue look.
I'm going to experiment with this gold. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, this gold is powerful. Like, you put it down and it really shows. So, treat it like salt. Because if it clumps up, then that orange is now looking green.
Really? I thought it was a yellow.
That right there,
Oh, okay.
looking dead on it. It's looking green to me.
You have any extra of the
Gold.
Yeah. Well, I mean, ungloved.
Your hand dry?
Yeah.
Here, put it over there. And I'm going to take your advice and try this blue. It's never been tried before. It's still a virgin.
Like a virgin.
Yep. And I've got to cut the little stupid thing out because this was a man that created this
Oh,
cap. It's the stupidest thing ever. Like, why do they want us to have to cut the little hole out? This was a man.
definitely someone that does not hang out in Hobby Lobby.
Yeah. Because that's a pain in the butt to do right there. I'm excited to see what the blue's going to do. Where would you put it? So blue is, is it at the top
It's at the, hold
or
on,
the bottom?
I need to look.
Yours looks more like flames. Mine looks like cray cray.
It doesn't. What am I looking? Flames, fire.
Are they at the bottom? I'm just gonna put a little bit because I have a feeling it's gonna be
It's gonna
too much. Let me see what it looks like in here. Oh.
So yeah, you do want it close to the bottom because you want it as part of the black.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, definitely put it over the black. It doesn't do so much on the orange. I don't like it. Nice. Yep. Nice. Thank you. And I can't wait to epoxy these. Cool. They look really cool. All right, so are we ready to cover that up, or do you want to leave those uncovered? It's up to you.
I think I'll leave them uncovered.
You got your fire out of,
Yeah.
got your fix. That's gonna look so cool. Mm-hmm. Very nice.
I think I need to put orange on
If you did put it in the orange, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see that orange. Try this one. That one kind of got lost. I think this one has a little bit more of a,
They're not the same.
nope, sparkle. Oh. So really, if you wanted to do it again, what I would do is I would paint a board black, and then I would get some orange paint and smear it
Mm-hmm.
like a wavy flame, and get yellow and smear it. I wouldn't paint it on. I would get like on a glove finger
Right.
and smear it on, because look at how it's coming through in the background,
Yeah.
which it looks cool. It adds to it.
Has a little depth.
Okay, y'all, this is my flame. Uh-oh, what happened? Is my battery going dead? Oh, I think my battery is dying. I'm gonna have to end Facebook. This is my flame. Oh, you guys can't see it. Yeah, so if you're on YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Thank you for watching. I had so much fun. I'm going to leave Facebook going, so if you want to join us on Facebook, it's Southern Makes VIP group. But my battery is dying, so I'm going to have to end the video. All right, thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.